Hi everybody, it's Jeff and Sarah here again, and today we've got something really special for you. We are in the middle, and I mean really in the centre of a World UNESCO Heritage Site. We're at the Old Royal Naval College. It consists of two wedding venues, the Painted Hall and where we are right now, the Admirals House. Like I say, really something special.
Very special, this one.
We're going to give you, I say the royal we, Sarah's going to give you a walkthrough tour, and we've got some real treats for you, so stick around to the end to see this, but this is one you do not want to miss. This is an absolute world-class wedding venue, packed full of history. We could do a whole video just on the history of this place, but that's for another day, someone else, but this is a really special place. Can't emphasise that enough. So without further ado, let's get started on this tour.
Oh, but before we do, make sure you do subscribe to our channel, because you will definitely want to see the Painted Hall tour that we're going to do as well, which will be posted in a separate video. So subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll get notification when we post our videos, and so you'll be sure to make sure you see that one as well. So yeah, as Jeff says, with no further ado now, we will do the tour.
Let's get this underway.
So you'll see, I haven't gone very far from where we just did our little intro there. This is where we're going to start the tour today, before we pop outside and show you the amazing scene that we're actually in. This is the room where you would get ready in the morning. So lovely little room, as all the rooms in this place. It's kind of full of artwork and history, but you've got nice big mirror. The camera actually at the moment, which Jeff will kind of pan round, is on a little dressing table with that nice big window light behind it, the light flooding in. Got chaise lounge down here, which is lovely for photos and when you're fully ready. And also this room can be used in the evening, so that if you've got elderly guests at your wedding and they want to come somewhere a little bit quieter and have a cup of tea before rejoining the celebrations, this is a little bit of a quieter room. And also there's a bathroom in that corner over there, so you've got your own kind of private bathroom that you can use throughout the day and the evening, and also obviously before you actually go to your ceremony. Put your dress on. Always important to use the toilet. This has come up in a couple of videos now, the importance of going to the toilet before you put your wedding dress on. But yeah, so this is nice little getting ready room for you. So yeah, we'll head downstairs now and outside and show you the delights of outside, and like I say, this amazing setting where we are, and then we can start the tour of the rest of the venue. But as we were here to start with, we thought it would be a good place to start the tour. So here we are outside the Admirals House, taking in the amazing grounds that the Old Royal Naval College is situated in. And this is Nelson's Gate, which takes you right through to the River Thames. And actually the tide out there is the highest I've ever seen it right now. It's literally washing over the steps out there. So yeah, this is a really great spot to come for a couple photographs in both directions, shooting back towards the river and also back towards the two vestibules of the Painted Hall and the chapel. We'll drop some photos in so you can see what we're talking about. If we wander back this way, you'll see this is where the door of the Admiral's house actually is, and we'll take a wander over there so we can show you all about inside. So we'll go inside and we'll show you all the different rooms and where you can have your ceremony and your sit down and your evening. So come on, follow us. So as soon as you come into the Admiral's house, you're welcomed by this amazing hallway. You've got to just check out this floor. The detail on it is absolutely amazing. It's a real kind of stunning sort of setting as soon as your guests arrive. You've got the chandelier there in the middle, and it's a nice place to kind of welcome your guests before your ceremony. Also this would be where your drinks reception could be held as well, just in this general area. So yeah, as soon as your guests get here, it's kind of impressive straight away. So then after your guests have come into here, you've got a few choices with this venue, because there's lots of different rooms, so you can have your ceremony and sit down in different rooms. So I'm going to head the way that Jeff is, straight into the web room. He's beat me to it, he's got in there already. And then this gorgeous room with historic artwork and an amazing ceiling opens up in front of you. And more often than not, this is a room that you can have your ceremony in. And I've actually seen it laid out for ceremony in two ways. One, you could have your aisle down the middle here with chairs going out on either side, and then you would get married here with your guests all looking this way. But I've also seen it laid out, and which is very nice as well. It's a bit of personal preference, I guess. You come in here through the door, and then you walk down the aisle here with your chairs out either side, and you get married in front of the fireplace. And that's actually really lovely because the fireplace can be decorated with flowers, so it makes it kind of like focal point with you, the two of you standing in front of the fireplace to get married. So you have options in this gorgeous room. After your wedding ceremony in here, you're going to head out to your drinks reception. So come back out this way and we'll wander through, and so you can see your options for the drinks reception. So coming into the Hawkins Room now, this is where your drinks reception can extend through from the entrance hall through into here. This is possibly more a bad weather day because obviously if the weather is really nice, you want to be having your drinks reception outside with all the stunning backdrop that you've got out there. But you know you've got this as an option if you need to kind of spread out a little bit if you've got bigger numbers. So yeah, you have your drinks reception in here. Again, similar to the web room. Beautiful ceilings, lovely artwork. So yeah, each room here has a slightly different feel, but they've all kind of got the wow factor. So back into the entrance hall again, you kind of see it's the central point of your venue. And we're going to head upstairs now, so you can see not only the room you could get ready in, which we've already obviously caught a glimpse of, but you can see actually where it is in conjunction to everywhere else, and your two evening reception rooms and sit-down meal rooms. So head on this way. So just before we actually show you the stairs properly and head upstairs, just want to show you this table over here. Now, it might just look like an old table, probably got some history because it's a wooden table, but rumour has it, and I haven't fact-checked this, so don't quote me, but rumour has it, this is the table that Nelson was laid out in state in the Painted Hall. So, don't know if it's true or not, but it's a nice little story. So, history all around here. So we'll head upstairs now, and these stairs not only are stunning visually for your guests to see, but they make a lovely spot for couple photographs, even the bride once you've got ready and you're coming down the stairs, get some beautiful shots as you're coming down for your ceremony. So yeah, all areas of the stairs are lovely for photos of both of you or just one of you. So we'll head upstairs and see the upstairs space. So the chandelier through the middle of these stairs makes an absolutely lovely kind of focal point as you come up. So once you get to the top of the stairs, you come to this landing, and the doors through here are the doors into the dressing room, which we started our tour at today. So that's kind of, so you know where it is in situ to everything else. But carry on walking through here and to your evening rooms. So the first room you come into as you come in upstairs, it's a similar format to downstairs actually. You've got kind of like your main kind of hallway with your two rooms off of either side. This makes a lovely room to maybe have a little table out with tea and coffee after your meal possibly. Also I've seen cake set up in here and makes a real focal point for when people come into this area. So similar to downstairs, you have choices. We've got the Wren room and the Hardwick room. The Hardwick room is slightly bigger, so you can have a few more people to sit down for your meal in there. But either or room can be used for either your sit-down meal or your evening disco. So we'll head into the Hardwick room first, which is the bigger room. So if you had bigger numbers, this is potentially where you'd sit down and have your meal. And it's a really bright, light and airy room. The chandeliers add real focal point. Again, similar to other rooms in here, you've got amazing artwork. So you've got that little bit of history in every single room that you go into. Yeah, it's pretty special. It's all actually been recently decorated, so everything is really fresh. The colours are really sympathetic and work really well in these rooms as well. All new curtains as well. So imagine your sit-down meal in here, all your guests and round tables. If you have 60 people, I believe that's all round tables. You can have a top table if it's less than that, but Lizzie, I'm sure, will give us more information on numbers when we speak to her. She's the venue coordinator here. So we'll head on through now to the other room called the Wren room, and this is another option that you have for your evening reception, so your dancing. Obviously, if you've got smaller numbers, this could be your choice of where you have your sit-down meal as well. So as you can see, it's another stunning room. The chandelier in the middle is absolutely stunning. Again, freshly painted, new curtains. So the only difference with this room is the fireplace actually has a plinth, so that can be really nice to decorate it. You could have flowers across the top, so it gives a little bit more of a focal point. And the fireplace in the other room didn't have the plinth on it. But aside from this being a fraction smaller, both the rooms are quite similar. But again, it's just a nice space for you to be able to choose either your evening dancing or your sit-down meal. So now's probably a great time to have a chat to Lizzie, who works here and knows far more about the nitty-gritty and the numbers and the history of the venue than I do. So yeah, we'll have a little chat to Lizzie now. So I'm here now with Lizzie from the Old Royal Naval College. She is the events sales and marketing manager. Lizzie's going to tell us a little bit more about the venue. She knows all the detail that I don't know. So Lizzie, can you tell us about the history of the place? Because it's just amazing, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. The Admirals House is one of my favourite places on site because it is where the Admiral of the Navy used to live. So we often host events for people who as children lived in this house. Over the years it's then turned into what we now host weddings and events in. You get 2 floors, you get 4 main rooms and 2 lobbies and a beautiful staircase. So definitely worth looking at as your wedding venue. We kind of host up to 60 people for a day and 90 people for an evening reception. So still giving you that kind of smaller, intimate wedding, but plenty of space as well as the grounds.
That's fantastic. I even got all the details about the numbers in there that I wasn't quite sure about earlier on. Do you have a favourite spot of the venue? Obviously the view and the setting's amazing, but you got a favourite?
I definitely love the staircase. The staircase always works as the most beautiful spot for those kind of intimate photos. But if the weather's not very good, your guests can have their photos taken on the stairs as well. And it's always a really good kind of a point for that selfie as well. We've had people dress the staircase with candles, with flowers, so really, really my favourite place.
Yeah, and I bet you must know all the best places that actually flowers work and different things like that.
Absolutely, and we've got images of different setups that we can share with people in advance as well, and working with our preferred suppliers list, they know the venue in and out.
Fantastic. So if anyone has got any other questions, obviously contact Lizzie, but if you pop them in the comments below as well, I'm sure we can have a chat to Lizzie and answer any questions you might have, and then everyone gets to see the answers as well. So thanks very much, Lizzie, that was great.
Thanks.
So that was really great to hear from Lizzie. She's the real expert here at the Old Royal Naval College and certainly knows all the information that you would need to know if you were going to get married here, and a little bit of the history to boot. So yeah, that was great to hear from her. So back outside now, and that kind of brings us to the end of our tour of the Admirals House. Really hope you've enjoyed it, and we've shown you kind of a little bit of the history of the place as well as kind of the things you need to know about it as a wedding venue. So as always, please do like this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you would like to see more, please do subscribe, ring the bell so that you'll be notified when we post the next video, because as we said before, it'll be really good for you to see the video of the painted hall, which is just up there a little bit. So yeah, keep watching for that one, and hopefully we'll see you soon on the next video. Bye.